Night falls in Gumption. The streets are empty. A restless wind stirs dust down Main Street. Dogs bark once, then fall silent. One by one, doors slam shut. A woman sprinkles a line of salt across her threshold. A boy buries a lock of hair in a jar under the porch. At the doll's house, the dolls pin sprigs of juniper to their bodices, while Marigold draws the curtains tight. At the church, Father Cormac lights candles on every altar, his baritone voice strong and almost, but not quite, concealing a tremor as he intones a solemn prayer. All across town, charms rattle on strings. The smoke of sage and applewood drifts in the air, and shutters slam shut until Main Street lies in near darkness. Amidst these rituals of nerves and fear sits the stolid lump of First Gumption Bank. Through barred windows, candlelight flickers across heavy ledgers and polished wood. 3 silhouettes sit at a table, their shadows long on the walls. Their voices are low, indistinct, but steady. One figure bangs his fist on the table and the candles sputter, then die. In the silence and darkness that follows, the iron doors of the bank creak open. From within, shapes emerge. They're tall, too tall. They walk upright but move strangely. Joints bend where they shouldn't. In shafts of moonlight, the camera catches glimpses. Long fingers caress a door frame higher than any man's reach. A head turns upward, face raised, as if catching a scent on the wind. A shadow glides across the cobbles, languorous and impossibly fast. The shadows move, weaving through Gumption's alleys into the night as the town holds its breath. Charms sway. Salt lines glimmer faintly in the dust. A lantern outside the church flares once, then bends sideways, as though something unseen has passed before it. And we fade to black.
Beyond the mountain lies a destination for the bold, where deep within the hills they say there lies a vein of gold. There's intrigue and adventure awaiting you and me out there in Buffalo Country. Yippee-ki-yay, yippee-ki-yay, why-oh, why-oh,
Hello, and welcome to Buffalo Country, a homebrew RPG set in the Oregon Territory in the late 19th century, following the adventures of 4 rootin' tootin' scallywags and the immortal coyote spirit, otherwise known as Ghost. I'm your GM Thomas, and I'm joined by our 5 wonderful players. Tell me, players, as the leaves turn yellow here in Portland, Oregon, Warzone, what season does your character most identify with? To my left.
Hello, I'm Carissa Fitzgerald, and I play Beulah Aberdeen. And I think Beulah really likes the winter. She really likes the winter because, she likes to. It's fond memories of staying home with Pa and hearing all his fun stories. It's a really good time for hearing people's stories and cleaning your gun. And those are her 2 favorite things.
I'm Drew, and I play Mason Brady. I think Mason's favorite season is summer because it's kind of the epitome of the West, dry and unforgiving, and I enjoy it out here. I like the West, and I think that summer is the spirit of the West.
Hi, I'm Greta, and I play Saoirse McCarthy. And I think Saoirse's favorite season is probably spring. It's filled with hope. It's really green. It's when all the critters and the fairies come out and dance around. And it's probably the least the least like the West and reminds her of the old country and her grandmama.
Hello, I'm Reed, and I play Pickles Makashi, no relation. And Pickles' favorite season, it also happens to be spring, no relation. And that's because spring's time of abundance and harvests and just dang old good food.
Wait. Tell us about these spring harvests.
You know, you get them plants out the ground, and it's like a late spring, you know? It's almost at the summer, but it's not quite there. It's like right at the turn between spring and summer. It's still technically spring, I swear.
It's the indoor harvest.
Yeah.
It's the darndest thing. Every time I plant seeds, I go out the next morning and someone's dug them up and eaten them.
Well, yeah, it's Pickles harvest.
Wow, Pickles.
when
Sounds like
you
you know
open your
as much about
pickle
harvesting
jars.
as you know about prospering.
And finally,
Howdy, my name's Natane, and I play the trickster spirit Coyote, also known as Ghost. Ghost's favorite season is also spring, no relation. Because that's when everybody wakes up and it's time to play again and have mischief and have parties and play music, and there's just so much fun to be had after a long winter of sleeping in boredom
And cleaning your gun.
and cleaning my gun.
And showing all them seeds for harvest.
We're back.
We're back, baby.
previously on Buffalo Country, the party prepared for their journey to the glowing mountain at Jonathan Crowfeather's stables, where Mason bought a pony, Pickles and Saoirse secured burros named Jib and Giblet, and Bula, with help from her companion, acquired a fiery horse that she calls Trixie. Maintaining their eccentric disguise for the moment as the Periwinkle siblings, they returned to the doll's house, where Pickles, as Palomina, performed a flamboyant stage routine that earned applause and just enough bullets to get by. The next day, they met Beans McCoy and convinced him through evidence, charm, and Coyote's terrifying visions to reinvest in the Big Nugget Boys, winning 75 bullets worth of credit at his mercantile. They stocked up on supplies, including a comically lavish horse girl kit, and set out northwards. At the sulphurous landmark known as the Devil's Nipple, Pickles discovered a hidden shrine marked with wolf faces and fire scars, and on its altar lay a medallion stamped with the same triangle with fangs as Mason's mysterious key. The discovery hinted at a dangerous link between past and present. That evening, they camped at the canyon above the Salmon Ladder, where Saoirse invoked the Queen of the Salmon to provide a feast. Coyote built unsettling but effective shelters, and Pickles tended the burrows. Around the fire, Pickles raised a rare, heartfelt toast, and the night ended with berry crumble and a fleeting sense of peace. We joined our party the next morning as they break camp and plan the next stage of their journey. What landmark are you heading for next, and how far can you travel based on your mount's speed?
We got a speed of 2 since I took good care of both them burrows.
What happened to our board?
Yeah, where's our map, Daddy?
Screaming.
Map Daddy.
It's there.
It looks like the Screaming Stones are next up if we're following the river. And shortly after is Swan Fork.
All right. So the Screaming Stones first, heading up river, up the, I think, Green River, we said.
Yeah.
I'm revising the rules, as I told you, for Perilous Journey. I want the journey to be more perilous.
Can we
We're
call
just-
it more perilous?
More
journey?
perilous journey.
We're just too dang good.
I want everyone to roll arrows without spending grit to represent the group navigating, scouting, and keeping their wits about them.
All right, everybody, draw from the bad deck.
I'm drawn over here.
God damn it.
So if you have 1 pips and arrows, that means that draws just one card. Is that right, Thomas?
Oh, I have bad news. I got one of the face cards.
God damn it.
All right.
You got a major arcana? Jesus Christ.
You got an Arcana?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I got a 2 of
So
arrows.
let's go behind the curtain. Reed, do you want to tell our audience why you're upset about this good draw?
Because Tom's a ruthless dictator and won't let us reshuffle all of the decks so until the end of this journey or the decks run out. So every time we draw a major arcana, it's gone for the rest of this adventure. And we haven't done anything dangerous
We've
yet.
probably drawn over half. of
Over
them.
half.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
Certainly
haven't
over
shuffled
half.
since
No.
last episode.
And we drew like 6 last episode.
Yeah.
I got an ace of
Well,
stones.
I
so-
mean, whose fault is that? You drew most of them.
I did draw 3 of them.
All right, so let's go around. Who has success? Who has mixed success? And who has fail?
I have a success.
I
I
have a
drew.
success.
I drew the world tree.
Full success.
I just have a face card.
Okay.
Mixed.
Mixed success.
failure.
Failure.
I also failed. I drew 2 of arrows for hours, which is a bit poetic. but
Okay, so
failure nonetheless.
all that is going to add up, I think, to a mixed success. But with whose
I think this
arcana
is
is it?
Saoirse's, right? World tree.
I think World Tree's me.
No,
is world
yeah,
tree
it's
you?
not me.
Okay, I got Mason's card.
Okay, so I think you can keep that as a little bonus in your pocket.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. The first of the obstacles is, of course, you've got to get your party and mounts and baggage up the salmon ladder. So, as described last time, this is a series of hexagonal basalt columns that the water is splashing down, and which sizable salmon are splashing up. So it's slippy, it's perilous footing, and you've also got a bunch of large fish flopping around at waist height. What's the plan for this?
Saoirse would like to pray to the goddess of the salmon.
Mm-hmm.
Is that what she's called?
Salmon Queen.
The queen of the salmon, yeah. That's what I did last time, right? I had to pray to her.
You had to pray to her to not have your soul stolen in the middle of
Right. I feel like since we've established a connection, I've got an account with the queen of the salmon. I should just, do another prayer, show her that I'm not going to do any fishing today. And maybe in exchange, she could spare us her life.
All right, so you're asking for safe passage up to the Queen of the
safe
Salmon.
passage up.
This is going to be a vessels roll.
All right.
This is the bad deck, just so you know.
Well, yes, but I've got two vessels. Maybe I should spend some grit. No, this is a long journey, isn't it? When do we get to erase our grit?
We get to erase 2 grit for waking up safe in the morning.
Yeah, you're safe. You're well fed. You a worm.
All right. Well, Saoirse's only gonna erase 1 grit. I'm gonna use 1 more to
Okay.
draw from this deck. There you go. She's got Ace of Stones, which is a baddie.
Who's the baddie?
She's got Queen of Stones. That's a goodie.
That's a goodie.
And third one, 8 of Arrows.
Tell us what the Queen of Stones looks like.
The Queen of Stones is a majestic bear staring out of her lair.
Interesting.
Bear is the Queen of Salmon's husband.
Oh,
Whoa.
okay. Maybe he's coming to woo his queen.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so tell us what the prayer sounds like then. Maybe with an emphasis on the bear husband.
Yeah, Coyote did say last time that the Queen of the Salmon is prone to flattery via her husband.
Yeah.
Being sexy.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Dear Mrs. Queen of the Salmon, please provide a safe passage, ye of beautiful spirit and shiny locks. And wait, is the Queen of the Salmon also a bear? So you
No, the
said
Queen of
herself.
Salmon is a salmon.
Oh, and shiny scales, beautiful rainbow, elegant scales. You flippity flip through the water. You and your valiant husband, the bear, protect us in the river, in the wood, and beyond.
Yeah.
Amen, Mrs. Queen of the Salmon.
I want to add one important note that it is Fat Bear Week, and the winner was crowned 1 hour ago.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, yay.
Let's hear it.
Congratulations, Fat Bear.
His name is Chunk the Brown Bear.
Chunk the brown bear,
I was gonna guess
husband
black
of the
bear.
Queen of the Salmon.
Husband of the Queen of the Salmon, Chunk the Brown Bear.
Congratulations, Chunk.
How many salmon do you think he's eaten?
Dude. Probably a lot.
Oh, wow.
I will pass
Enough.
this picture. I'm trying to see if there's an estimated weight.
This article, CNBC says 1,200 pounds.
That's
Sorry,
Damn.
ABC.
It's a lot of bear.
All right, here he is, y'all.
Wow, that's a fat bear.
That's Chunk.
Wow.
Oh, it's really we're right on time for.
That says true crime. Now.
Yeah, that's an ad.
Oh, that's a big old bear.
If you want to see a big old bear, you should follow us on Instagram or Facebook.
Ryan's not here anymore.
There's plenty of pictures.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think you are guided by the spirits of the Queen of the Salmon up the salmon ladder. So who wants to describe your ascent?
Can a bear come get us?
What if a bear runs at us and we all get really fucking scared and just shimmy up?
Yeah, I don't see why not. There should be some bear involvement.
I mean, could have some sort of like baby bear come and get the salmon,
baby
right?
Bear.
Could come and get the salmon and protect us.
All right, go on then. Describe it.
Okay, so out of the wood, actually there aren't any wood. Out of the scrub brush, pokes two little puffy triangles. And what is it? It's tiny bear ears. And this little bear comes on over, and maybe Saoirse's calling to it and is like, hey little friend, do you want a fishy breakfast? Maybe protect us on our way up. And like stumbles on over. I think this bear's pretty fat too, but he's small. And then this bear like calls into the scrub brush a bit more, and what comes out of the scrub brush? Another baby bear.
Oh.
And they like waddle on over, and then they start like hum num 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 num, getting some salmon as it's going up the ladder.
And you're climbing it at this point.
Yeah. So
Alright.
this is like kind of going one by my side,
Uh-huh.
and it deflects any salmon from my feet.
Nice.
Eats
We're
it.
watching the path that they take, and we're like, oh, that's the path that we
Oh,
need to
yes,
take.
Yeah.
very good, yes.
Following these
Yeah.
fat little baby bears up.
Yeah.
Top stuff. Okay, you reach the top of the salmon ladder and you see before you the tributary of the Rattlesnake River, which I think, I believe we call the Green. Yeah. It is a smaller river. It moves faster than the lazy undulations of the Rattlesnake. And it has a decent bank along which you can walk with relative ease, at least to start with. As the day wears by, you get towards late morning or so. You've made pretty good time with those rolls, and particularly the intercession of the fat baby bears. As you near the Screaming Stones, you hear whistling and that pierces through the air in an unsettling fashion. As you come into view, what you see is a kind of weirdly globulous, undulating outcrop of limestone that is pierced through by the erosion of centuries of water flowing into all of these like little needle holes. These there are some kind of hoodoo-looking columns, but much of it is in these arch formations and these tight holes that the wind, as it whistles through, creates these howling sounds. Beneath, where the river is flowing, it's a relatively shallow section, and it is really muddy. It's choked with mud. There are kind of fallen bits of limestone that create these challenging areas to navigate, and the whole area is thick with reeds. In this mid-morning air, there is still fog clinging to this wetland, and it is hard going. Any observations or character moments before I proceed here?
Footprints in the mud, perhaps?
Give me a... God, it's been a while. Size them up.
Size them up. No way, I'm not drawing from that deck, Reed.
Got the bad deck for you.
Reed just wants to reshuffle that one.
Yep.
Oh,
Are you gonna make us wait till all decks are gone to
That's what I was just
reshuffle?
gonna ask.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, that makes sense.
3 of arrows.
That's pretty bad.
That is
Wait,
pretty
is that
bad.
not even from the bad deck?
But okay, so since I'm drawing for what kind of footprints I see, do I describe it off of the design of the card?
So, draw arrows on a face card on Major Arcana. You can choose 2 of the following questions. On a 7 to 10, you choose 1. On a 3, describe how you were looking for this. What does Bula look like as she scouts in the mud?
Well, she crouches down real low. She gets down real low, and she's kind of starting from where it's like less muddy and kind of looking at where it gets more muddy. And she's really leaning in, trying not to get too messy. You know? She's kind of looking through, trying to find some patterns. She thinks she finds one, kind of like a heart-shaped footprint.
Mm-hmm. And as you're looking at this heart-shaped footprint, and you look up towards the rest of your party, and you're like pointing at it, you're back to the reeds. What the rest of you see, the Bula is unaware of. The reeds part, and this probably 8 foot tall, huge, bloodied bull elk crashes through the reeds. And I guess it's making noise, so you hear this behind you. You don't know what it is.
Oh.
There's this huge bellow, and the rest of you see, this massive animal stumbles into view, like looking around, eyes wild. You can see blood dripping from its shoulder, the hooves splashing through the muck of the river as it thrashes through the shallow water towards you. What do you do? Bula is no more than 10 feet away from it and not aware. And I think you're surprised by it, so it's going to be on the rest of them.
Can Pickles see whether it's like a gunshot, an arrow?
Size them up, Pickles.
Let's size them up. And that is
Arrows, sir.
all right. I'm drawing from the bad deck. It's only going to get worse from here, folks. A 9 and a 4. Mixed success. I get one question from the list, and that list is. What should I be on the lookout for?
The elk.
A giant elk.
Besides the obvious.
That made a big old elk bleed.
You see piercing into the thick muscle of the elk's shoulder several arrows. I think with that roll, that's all you get. Yes, this is an animal that is being hunted by something that can shoot arrows, presumably people.
Beulah, look out. Somebody do something.
It's not going to try to attack you. Just be quiet. There's someone else around here.
I can't really hold the stance for very long.
Just get on your belly.
It's muddy down here. I'm not going to get on my belly.
Yeah, I feel like this is pretty bad advice. So I think the elk...
Can I do something? I haven't had a chance. I want to try something like... I'm going to do something brave and crazy.
Oh my gosh.
I want to run at it and like nip its heels and try to get it off the path of running over Beulah.
Okay. All right.
I'm going to try to be
Quicksilver.
big scary dog. Big scary dog. I don't think that.
So this is speed and smarts, right? Or
is it?
Or is it stones? Or are you trying to convince you that you're very dangerous?
I don't know. That's up to you. I just I'm hopeful that I don't know. Do you think I could use smarts to nip at its heels and push it off the path?
I think you could pull. Yeah, I think you can do Quicksilver with this.
You could herd.
Okay, I'm good herd. Yeah, herding dogs are the smartest dogs.
Right.
Let's say Australian Shepherd. Okay, I'm gonna definitely spend grit though. So give me a third one here.
I'm just picturing an anime transformation of Coyote going, Forma, Australian Shepherd.
Oh, dude, I did really bad.
Oh no.
My highest one's a 6.
Guess you're gonna have to get on your belly.
I think I'm gonna get trampled.
Yeah, I do think that is what's going to happen. So Coyote, you dash at the legs of this animal, and I think probably belatedly you realize that that a bull elk is probably not an animal that has historically been herded that much, and so it looks down at you with these crazy eyes and just stomps you.
Ow.
So you're going to take 3 points or 3 grit.
Okay. Gnarly.
Stomping damage, and it just carries straight over you onto Bula. And so Bula, you're going to get one reaction here as it kind of plows into you from behind. What do you do?
Beulah's gonna get down on her belly and try to roll out of the way.
Okay, so this is going to be probably Quicksilver again. So it's act with, or is it face the devil? Either way, So yeah, you can like do this as an attempt to be very graceful or very just like tough. There's your options.
Okay, so you said either face the devil or what?
So it'd be Quicksilver to like try and avoid the feat completely, or face the devil to like brace against it, basically.
Let's brace against it.
Okay.
Yeah, she's feeling tough.
Face the devil.
Okay. We've got a 6 of arrows and an 8 of arrows.
Okay, so you do what you intended. So you are not kicked really badly in the head, but there is a cost to that. So it takes a toll, so you lose 1 grit. You are off balance, or like, let's say, kind of a little bit dizzied. So that'd be -1 to your next draw. You expose yourself to a new danger, or you have to show that you're afraid.
Beulah's not going to show that she's afraid. She's tough.
I am afraid.
She's gonna take a grit. She's gonna take a point of grit.
Okay, so you basically get winged.
Yeah, so she really her shoulder gets kind of messed up from it.
Yeah, so Bull is kind of knocked to the side. You see Coyote like whimpering, having been stomped pretty hard. What the rest of you do?
Mason, do something.
So, is it running? Where is it in comparison
It's
to me?
kind of moving through, so it's like stomped those two and it's heading in your direction.
It's heading in my direction.
Yeah, it's like coming through on the path.
I'm gonna stand there, arms wide open, invoking the world tree. I'm just gonna try to calm it down. I'm gonna.
Interesting. Okay, so you're invoking your bonus. So I think what you can do here then probably is do some sort of at advantage animal handling check.
Yeah.
Which would be a vessels.
Okay. So yeah, I'm just gonna. Yip 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 yip.
All right.
Oh wow!
10 and a 4.
Damn! Oh,
Mixed success is exactly what we want here, folks.
Yeah.
I guess so.
Okay, so this is effectively a speak your piece or equivalent. So it's a mixed success here. What am I gonna say? You have to either make a plausible threat or a plausible promise to this animal. So you've got to somehow convince it of your good intentions in a compelling way.
You're dying slow there, partner. I'll kill you quick.
So you're offering it
A quick death.
quick death. Okay, I think that probably will lead to a second roll. So I think you have it. Something in your eyes has captivated this beast. So yeah, as you move towards it, this is going to be a second roll without any advantage.
Okay.
So are you trying to like stab it in the throat or whatnot?
Not as a. I don't want to do like a. I don't want to fight the thing. I want it to calm down, and then I will give it a quick death.
Okay.
You're sneaky with it.
Yeah. Like I want to basically like kind of nuzzle its neck and then stab it.
Yeah, I think that's probably vessels again.
Okay.
Yeah, this is a tough one.
I'm gonna grit this.
While this is happening, Pickles is getting the world's smallest gun out of his pocket and is fumbling with 3 bullets, and they all fall on the ground.
Coyote is just playing dead.
Oh my god, I got a 7 and a 2.
Oh,
We're culling the deck.
Okay, mixed success. What does that look like here? So, in some sense, I mean, you accomplish what you're setting out to do, but there is some pretty significant cost to it. What do you think that looks like?
Could it be the people hunting it see Mason land the killing blow and
Oh, that's
Standoff?
that's basically a given. Yeah,
Okay.
that's already happening. I think there's got to be something more.
I think you
to
stab
do
it
with
in the neck
animal.
and it dies so slowly.
Because all I have is a shovel.
And you have to look it in the eyes the whole time. And it's just dying and it's so pathetic and bad.
How about this, Mason? You do it, and it looks at you with these terrified eyes, and you are conscious of the fact that you feel nothing.
Whoa. Okay.
And that is very disturbing to you.
All right.
Like, it's just a senseless experience. And yeah, the rest of you see this elk falls to its knees, and then topples over, blood gushing onto Mason. Just his hands and forearms are covered with blood, and you just see him like staring into the distance, blank. What do you do?
Beulah rolls out of the mud. Not sure exactly what happened. She sees the dead animal and Mason frozen. Mason, you saved me. Ghost, I know you tried, but Mason, you saved me.
Yeah. Well, we're all in this together.
What are those arrows though in its neck? Did you have arrows? I thought you only had a shovel.
Do we see anyone coming around the corner? Around the bend?
No. You can make a size them up though to try and see whether there's anything else new in the environment watching you.
Yeah, I do think it might be Pickles doing that because Pickles saw the arrows and it looks like the situation's handled, and so he'd be on high alert for whoever might be coming.
Make a size them up roll.
Arrows, yeah.
Arrows, yeah.
Arrows, yeah. That's a 10. Next success. One question.
One question.
Who or what is the biggest danger here?
You look around carefully, like really paying attention and scanning. You see a little bit of movement up, probably 20 feet up on a ledge on this limestone like promontory, moving behind one of these like eroded windows. You see like a sash of leaves and a buckskin tunic coated in mud, and you see these flashing eyes, and then it's gone.
Pickles will call up. Well, howdy there, friend. This is clearly your animal. We can see your arrows in it. Despite my friend here just defended himself, y'all had first dibs. We gonna leave this here. We're plenty well fed.
But not too well fed.
No, just enough for a couple of days.
All right.
Not an amount that's worth violence.
So you made that clear, and then I guess you reinforced that with your body language as well, right?
Yeah. And I'll whisper to everybody, back away slowly, and let's just keep on moving. Let's get out of here.
Coyote's laying in the dirt and like looking very dead, but you see a couple times she's like opened her eyes to peek at each of you and looks very annoyed and then closes her eyes.
Beulah's already covered in mud, so she picks you up.
Beulah, this might be the end of my story.
You don't look hurt.
I feel very hurt.
Emotionally?
No ribs.
Oh. Well, I won't squeeze you too hard. Well, I can carry you for a little while, but...
That sounds really nice. Go ahead. Thank you.
It's just...
Is this the first damage you've taken? Is this the first damage you've taken?
Yeah.
Whoa.
I'm being very dramatic about it.
Yeah, we're going to have to take turns carrying ghosts.
All right.
Yeah, good luck with that, folks.
Are we sticking around to see who these folks are? Or are we just trying to get out of here?
They looked pretty shifty up there in the rocks. It seemed like they didn't want to be seen, and I'm not inclined to stick around to see them.
I didn't even see him.
Well, I'm happy to move on.
Yeah, that seems like the safest move to me. We got plenty of food for the journey.
Maybe they'll watch our back too on the rest of the journey.
Watching our back. Maybe not in a good way.
Yeah, but we're giving them their elk back.
That's true. My inclination is to believe that we're likely trespassing on what those folks consider to be their home turf, and we should just get on through here as fast as we can.
Well, all right. I won't argue that.
Okay. So discretion being the better part of valor, you leave the elk behind you, and hands showing no weapons, you walk onwards.
Pickles does pick up his 3 bullets in the world's smallest gun, but makes a big show of putting them deep in a pocket and putting his hands up.
Yeah, I think that from the abounding silence in the environment, you gather that they were not particularly concerned by that specific threat.
No, certainly not. Pickles is more likely to hurt himself than anyone else.
As you climb away from this muddy reed bed, the river becomes narrower and swifter, moving through a tight canyon until it opens out again after a couple of hours of hard hiking into a circular floodplain. This is Swan Forks, where ice-cold snowmelt streams meet in glassy channels braided through gravel islands and beaver dams. You see a flock of trumpeter swans, rare and ethereal, resting silently on the still water. Dozens of white bodies drifting in formation like ghosts on a mirrored lake. Someone want to give me a reckon you heard tell?
I'll do it.
Think that makes sense for you.
Is that vessels?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No for the band deck.
Well, I got a queen of bows, and it's a hare.
The hunters that you just passed through, based on what they were wearing, you figure are probably the Shakash. They are the Riverland tribe. You have now moved up into an area that is probably high enough that it would be more the territory of the Tumi. And the Tumi, you know, coyotes speak of these swans as river spirits. And specifically, one of the tales they tell is that if the swans fly away when you approach, then all is well. That's a natural response, it's safety. If they stay still staring at you, that is a profound warning. This morning, as you approach the banks and channels of the Swan Forks, this group of maybe as many as 100 swans sit there, eyeing you glassily from the water as the sun breaks through the clouds overhead, shining down with a surprising amount of heat given the altitude upon your heads and shoulders. How do you plan to cross this quarter-mile floodplain of gravel islands and meltwater channels?
I think Mason was carrying me at this point, probably. And I was telling everybody, except Mason, obviously. I was like, this is going to be very fun. When we see the swans and they take flight, that's a good omen.
Them swans look like they're
No, any minute now.
staring into my soul.
Yeah, aren't they mean? I heard they were mean.
Yes, swans are very mean.
Yeah. Well,
But any second now, they're all gonna take off.
Well, all right. Beulah is continuing to kind of clean herself off as we wait. Do we like throw something at him to like make him fly away?
Sounds like a really bad idea.
I mean,
This bird seems to be in our way. This one right here, standing on that first gravel island that we're gonna frogger our way across this floodplain on.
should we shoot it?
Whoa. I mean, everyone knows that swans are the property of the crown and, and spies for our
Her
colonial
Majesty.
overlords. So I wouldn't anger them yet, because they'll just go back and get some more redcoats and take silver. What if we just sacrifice a fish? What if we just take some of the salmon and or maybe like some hot dog to appease them?
I turn to everybody else. Is Saoirse a conspiracy theorist? Yeah, Saoirse, let's throw some hot dogs at these here swans. I think that's a great idea. I'm concerned for her health.
Okay, is this the plan? Are you going to try and win the favor of the swans?
Via
With
hot
a
dog.
single hot dog.
With one hot dog in a.
Wait, one hot dog or
There's
one can
100
of hot dogs?
swans.
One hot dog.
Wait, is one can
One can, 3 dogs.
Can 3
is
dogs.
that a meal or is that 3
That is
meals?
one human's daily ration.
There's a breakfast dog.
There's a breakfast
A
dog,
lunch
there's a lunch
dog,
dog,
and a
there's-
dessert dog.
It's a half dinner, half dessert dog. One end is dipped in chocolate.
I think those swans are gonna really like a dessert dog.
Beulah will use one of her dogs, cans of dogs.
Okay.
Wait, and is one more question: is one can 3 pits of food, or is it
One can, 1 day of food.
Yeah.
1 can, 1 day of food?
One can, 1 day,
has
1
3
person.
dogs.
Wait, but I have 3 circles, but each can.
You don't have to have the circles.
Fine. I have 3 circles on one square of gear. Does that mean I have 9 hot dogs, or do I have 3?
You have
You have
9 hot
You have
dogs.
9 hot dogs, 3 cans.
Thank you
This
for
will never get
clarifying.
old.
I'm gonna name this episode 1 can, 3 dogs part 2.
Well, but now it's 2 cans.
Okay, so you're going to sacrifice a can.
Yes.
You crack it open. You throw the dogs at the swan.
Yes.
Swans are famously carnivores, right?
All right.
That's why you gotta
they've
shoot
got a
'em.
bloodlust.
Well, I think we should cut up the 3 dogs into little pieces.
Shower them with dogs.
I already
How are
threw
them?
one whole one.
What happens with the one
Yes.
whole one?
I think that's a good idea. Let them fight over it.
Yeah, I think this is a pure fortune roll or draw. Pure fortune draw.
Just one?
Wait,
Yeah.
why are you giving them a bad
One
deck?
card.
What?
Just draw it.
A queen of vessels. The
Oh, the
The
salmon. The salmon dogs.
salmon. They're salmon dogs.
Wow.
Yeah, I think these swans go hog wild for hot dog.
Woo!
I think traditionally more of a like pondweed eaten bird, but that's because they don't have ready access to,
Yeah.
to hot
flesh.
dog. to hot dog. And yeah, so I think that swan starts chowing down on it, and then the other ones that are nearby get a whiff, and they're all going wild over it. They are thoroughly distracted by these hot dogs, and you are able to start moving over the gravel banks if you wish.
Hold up, everybody. I'm going to scout ahead, all right, with a dog here. Just carrying you in my arms.
Okay. How do you want to do this?
Oh, is it treacherous?
I mean, that's the purpose of your scouting, right?
Oh, the purpose of my scouting was I wanted to have a private conversation with my dog.
Oh, okay. So what you see is there's a bunch of these gravel banks and then channels between them of various depths. So you're trying to find a path across that is gonna be passable.
Is there like a long stick I can use that I can test depth with?
Do you have one?
Well, is there like on the shore?
You got your shovel, I suppose.
Oh, I do have a
you
shovel.
do.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
use the shovel.
Okay, so you're moving across trying to test the depth
Test
of the shovel.
Is,
So yeah, I
uh,
think that's probably size them up. Probably.
Is Mason having a conversation with his hot dogs, or or with ghosts?
Perhaps a short toes.
Yeah, so it's going to be a size them up, but you can then also have your conversation with ghosts as you go.
That's an 8 of stones.
Okay. So you get one question as you go. And you can ask me that, and then you can have your conversation with...
What should I be on the lookout for?
All right. So have your chat with Coyote, and I'll tell you when that's finished.
Dog. Dog, I think I'm losing the magic of this place. I killed that thing with a shovel, and I didn't even bat an eye.
She's looking at you with like big gold eyes. Highly curious. Way too curious.
Dog, I know you're not a dog. And I think I know you're not just a coyote also. I've been a little, it's hard to admit, but I've been scared to confront that. What are you?
Well, I am a spirit, and if it makes you feel better, I'm scared of you too. Shadows cling to you everywhere you go.
I don't like hearing that.
Something that even I don't understand, but it makes me curious.
Yeah, I'm curious about you too. Let's ease into this, all right? I haven't been exposed to this kind of thing much. I say I'm losing the magic of this place. I don't know if I ever felt it, to be honest. So,
You're out of touch with yourself. Right?
well, don't make this my fault.
No. That's not your fault. Something clings to you, and I don't know what it is, but What is it that you really, really want, Mason Brady?
I want what my sister had. I think I want to feel that magic. I think that's why I became a grave digger, to be close to something strange, but nothing strange ever happened. And now that it did, I couldn't even confront it. So, yeah, I don't know what I want.
Well, whatever it is, I will help you find it.
All right, let's ease into this. I don't know if I want to let the others know that I know about you. I don't know what I want.
That's okay. I can stay the voice in the back of your head.
Okay. What's
But
it?
you'll warm up to it, I think.
Yeah. All right.
Huh? Don't set me down.
Okay.
I'm horribly injured.
So what should you be on the lookout for, Mason Brady? You have been sounding the depth with your shovel as you go along, and the others have been following behind, leading the horses, leading the donkeys. And there's this moment where you captured in conversation, or sunk in conversation with Coyote. You stop for a minute, and you're leaning on the shovel, and you're just kind of looking down, focusing on the water and on the depth as it shows on the shaft of the shovel, and nothing's moving. You're not kind of poking here, poking there. It's dead set in the center of the stream. And you realize over the course of that 30 seconds, 60 seconds, water's getting deeper, imperceptibly. But the water level is rising. What do you do?
Is there an island that is clearly higher than the others that we can land on and ride it out?
There are bigger and smaller ones, but they're all pretty low lying. Yeah, it's all like, it's very much of a floodplain as a whole.
How much distance do we have to cross?
I think you're probably about a quarter of the way in this conversation.
Dog, maybe. Sorry. Ghost? Should I call you Ghost?
I like Ghost.
Ghost. You're a smart spirit. What the hell should we do here?
Well, horses are not terrible swimmers. I don't know about donkeys, or about the lot of you so much, but if it were up to me, I would travel along the river and look for the most shallow place or bridge. Or maybe I would have somebody swim to the far end with a rope. I don't know. We should probably regroup.
All right. Yeah, I'll take Ghost back and tell the others that it's rising and we might be in a bit of danger if we pass through.
Can Pickles do some sort of intelligence sort of check to be like, is this a precursor to a flood, or is this a whole thing that happens?
Yeah, absolutely.
Arrows?
Yeah.
And I'm going to spend a grit on this. I'm not going to draw from the bad deck.
Yeah, so I think it's again a size them up.
Okay.
Trying to understand the situation.
Queen of Arrows, a swan.
Ooh,
How appropriate.
that's very good.
Interesting.
Okay, so you get to choose two.
Gotta mark my grit. And my questions are: who or what is the biggest danger here? And Pickles is always on the lookout. What hero is useful or valuable to me?
The biggest danger is the heat of the sun is melting the snowpack above. The clouds are part of this unusually warm day, and so the snow is melting faster than usual, and that is contributing to all of these little streams up above are flowing faster, and that is all moving into the water flow into this floodplain. The water is not necessarily in and of itself the biggest danger. What is probably the biggest danger is what it carries. So you start to hear this little rattling as you see kind of pebbles start falling. You see little twigs floating downstream. You're thinking, okay, well, as this rises, it may be carrying something bigger. And more dangerous to me. So that's the biggest danger.
Yep.
What is useful or valuable? You are able to kind of plot what looks to be at least a reasonably fast route across these gravel bars. It's a reasonably efficient way to get across. You will still have to move pretty fast, though, to get ahead of this flood surge.
And there's no like hill or outcropping or anything near us. We're kind of in a big flat, sloped area.
Basically, all of the slopes are where the water's coming from.
Mm-hmm.
You're in the collecting valley underneath.
Yeah.
So you will need to get like out of this floodplain and above the area in order to reach a place of safety.
Right. And I assume the side of the river we're on is like that valley edge is a lot more sheer and difficult to get up than what's potentially across the river from us.
Yeah, so you could think of it like the valley continues up after this collection bowl.
Yeah.
That's the place of safety.
Gotcha.
Upriver.
So I've been sweating all day long, working hard up here on this donkey. And it's hot and snow's melting and we got to get the hell out of here. Everybody, follow me. Yeah! Am I writing jib or giblet? Giblet.
I think I'm writing jib.
And I smack my ass on the ass, and Giblet takes off at a reasonable donkey speed
Okay.
across the river.
All right. Yeah, so I think probably then what we need here is some sort of group vessels roll for control of the animals to try and see how fast you can move.
Since
And that will be related to their temper.
I was just gonna say, since Beulah has Trixie the ranch horse, her speed is 2. So does that? Am I still destroying one vessel? And
Everyone's speed is 2.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So I think you can draw your own vessel, and then if the temper is 2, that's neutral.
Well, speed is 2. Her temper is 4.
So that's what I'm going to say.
Oh.
So like if any temper in addition to 2, you can draw an extra card because they're very obedient, right? If their temper is 1, then you draw 1 less card because they are disobedient.
So I guess my speed is 2 today.
Yeah.
I've got a temper of 3.
Okay, so you can add a card to your vessel's draw.
Who's got a low temper?
I have
She's
0.
Shadow. She's
I've
a
got
stable
2.
lady.
Okay, I would help either of you with the vessels.
I've got plenty of vessels, so help Mason.
Okay,
That makes sense.
yeah.
Mason is carrying you after all.
Wait, so if I have temper of 3, I get to draw
So
3.
Oh my gosh.
I did really good.
Me too.
I sadly got a shaman card.
I got the world tree.
Damn.
I got a knight of bows.
Okay.
Our horse starts flying.
Oh, that's good.
I got a knight and a king of vessels.
Just burning through these face
Well,
cards.
Saoirse has a mixed success, but one of
Hey,
them,
wait, look, my knight of stones is a horse.
Oh, nice.
very good. 8 of vessels is a bunch of drippy cups on
That's
a
you.
floodplain.
Oh.
Oh, that's
But
good.
it is an 8 of vessels, so mixed success.
Okay, so I think you are all moving at tremendous speed on
Horses
these
flying. It's
horses.
too much magic too fast.
I know you said low magic, but I just wanted you to check this out.
Yeah. Did you draw your own?
I did, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I drew Pickle's card.
Yeah. So I think you can each hold a +1 from those, but you have no need of it. You guys, as you make incredible time, just like nipping from one gravel bank to the other, Mason's just using the shovel, finding the path, no problem at all. And Saoirse, for most of the time, is following perfectly effectively behind. You get about 2/3 of the way, and debris is tumbling down the mountain streams now. You're seeing branches and trunks falling. There are boulders rolling. And I think finally at this point, as the water rises and some of these bigger bits of debris come down, the swans rise up silently, their white wings nearly blotting out the sun. And they fly against the current upstream into the fog as it burns off.
Is that a good omen?
We'll see. So the water is moving now. It's pretty rapid. It's filled with these logs and the ice choked debris. Saoirse, you are making very good time up to this about 2/3 point, and your pony, whose name is
Jib.
your burro, goes to put his foot down on one of these gravel banks, and there is this like swirling quicksand depression. And part of this gravel bar collapses, and you see and the rest of you kind of look behind you, see Jib's 2 front legs just sink into this gravel bar. What'd you do?
All right, Saoirse's got her rope.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, she's already created a lasso just for this perfect moment.
Uh-huh.
And she creates a lasso and she throws it at the next object she sees that looks steady.
Which is probably going to be one of the others.
Yep.
Who?
I think it's going to be who did a good job of who looks like the most confident.
It's probably us.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you guys for sure.
Yeah, Mason Brady.
Okay.
Fancy boy over there with a fancy horse.
So you're...
Yeah, Saoirse,
so that's a boat.
circles a lasso, tosses it, and is trying to aim for, doesn't want to pull Mason Brady off his own horse. That'd be bad. Probably aims for, the front where you have, the horn on the front.
The pommel.
Yeah, the pommel. Aims for that.
The saddle horn?
Yeah,
Is that right?
Yeah.
All
Pommel
right.
is a gymnastics thing, I think.
All right.
What'd you say that was?
Both of them have horses.
Is that bows?
That's bows,
Okay,
yes.
great. I'm going to spend some grit because I don't want to die. And I don't want Jib to die either.
And that would be...
4 cards from the bad deck.
Oh, my lord.
Checks get low.
Oh, well, first one's the King of Vessels.
Oh, my lord.
But I've already said it, so I'm going to draw it anyways.
Yeah, get those cards out again.
Them's the rules.
King of Vessels, which is a beautiful GBH, Great Blue Heron. So stable, so secure in that floodplain.
Mm-hmm.
Then it's the Knight of Bows. Wow.
Oh, dear.
A very smart fox who looks very stable, perched on a little mound above some water. 2 of stones. There we go. Some bad cards. That's just some rabbits playing. And the last one is the Ace of Vessels, which are
Okay.
It is a swan in a pond, making friends with an elk and a banana.
Interesting.
There
Yeah.
you go.
Well, these cards, the wisdom isn't always what you expect. Okay, yeah, so you hit we're going to say saddle horn with an unerring accuracy. And so I think at this point it's going to be a stones roll with advantage for you guys to pull them. And I think you can, you could also add your...
That's already 4 for me if I'm doing it with advantage.
Okay.
So
Pickle's in the middle of saying, "Oh no, Jib! Oh no, it looks like she got it." Okay.
we got a 3 of vessels,
Uh-huh.
6 of vessels, 9 of vessels, and a 9 of bows. Dang.
Okay,
Well, I
mixed
guess that's where I die.
success. I think it catches your horse, kind of comes to a juddering halt, and then slowly manages to start moving forwards, but you're moving at a snail's pace now. So the rest of you, the other 2 horses, are you continuing to move rapidly, or are you stopping as well, or slowing down?
Moving rapidly.
Keep going.
Beulah might slow down a bit, but seeing how competent everything's maneuvering through, just keeps going.
Okay, so you're moving slowly. Jib is gradually being pulled out of this kind of quicksand. You're starting to make progress again. I think, Coyote, you look upriver from your vantage point. You see there is a tangle of pretty big logs that are making their way at a rapid rate of knots down towards the tangled up 2 of you.
Shit.
What do you do?
Can I leap onto Jib? That's yours? Your bureau's
Yeah,
Jib?
that's my brother.
I'm gonna leap onto Jib, take a bite of his butt.
The old butt bite.
Give him the old butt bite.
All right. Yeah. What do we think this is?
Roll for butt bite.
Vessels for sure.
It's presumably
sensual.
vessels, because you're trying to encourage an action rather than cause damage.
Okay. And I'm also speaking into the bureau's little brain and saying, "You're going to fucking die. You're going to die if you do not move, fat animal." 10 of bows, Queen of stones, King of vessels.
All right. Yeah, extremely successful. Yeah, I guess what does you see Coyote biting the butt of your donkey, and then how does this manifest from Saoirse's perspective as the donkey?
Yes, I don't think that Saoirse was aware this was happening, and she's holding on for dear life with this rope already. And all of a sudden, Jib just rears up on his 2 hind legs, and his legs are out of the front legs are out of the mud, and he somehow his half of his horsey genes just come to the front. And do a big neigh and embrace his horsey side. Really Mustang action right there. So Saoirse's now holding on for dear life onto the horse and onto the rope.
I think Jib is pulling Mason now.
Yeah, and I think Jib now is running to the front.
Absolutely zooming.
I can't handle that. I kick my horse and we gotta win this.
Yes, you're absolutely dashing. The logs that were heading in your direction are now long behind you, and you're racing for the far edge. As you get within probably 100 yards or so of the edge, you can make it to safety, no problem. You do see this is a submerged tree with its branches sticking out up above, and on the branches you see what looks to be a trapper's satchel.
Wait,
you can see like a little small fuzzy beaver pelts.
So earlier you
Taken
said
out
that
there.
it was half a mile across, and now we're 100 yards away.
From the other side, yeah.
Sorry, before you said it was a quarter of a mile across.
No, we were a quarter of the distance across.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you also said it was a quarter mile.
Oh, did it?
Yeah, he did.
I say a lot of things.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
I wrote it down.
You edit them out, though.
Yeah. This is his movie distances.
Okay.
It's like 30 small dogs from the other end.
Oh,
Medium
okay.
size.
Finally.
Medium dogs.
Okay, so but 3 dogs in a row or 3 dogs side by side?
Wait, like
Horizontal dogs.
Okay.
Hot dog style.
Hot dog style dogs. So we've gone more than a quarter of the way now.
Oh, you're almost there. Yeah, 100 yards is it's not very much of a mile. It's a small portion of a mile.
It's like a 12.
There we are.
That's not true.
Wait,
But
what?
okay.
What?
A 16. 16.
There we go. It's the 16th.
Yeah.
Yes, a quarter is like 4/16. So you're like you got only about a quarter to go, but
Quarter of a quarter.
Probably less than that. It feels less than that because you feel like you're almost there. But again, you do see this tempting satchel of beaver pelts. Ooh.
Saoirse, I'm right under it. You got them throwing stars, right?
So you're gonna have to. You're not right under it. You are gonna have to make a diversion to this. There is some risk involved. But
Saoirse's got them throwing stars. Someone get under that thing.
Sure, she's also got the lasso.
Yes, I do. So maybe at this point, Saoirse, can say, Mason, can you give me my rope back?
Yep. I'll untie it and just toss it. I'm in front now, so I toss it behind.
Yeah. So Saoirse's gonna woo, lasso again, and
okay.
throw it at that side.
All right. So give me some bows.
All right.
Take at least one from the good deck. And then take from the bad
You
deck.
can't mix.
No mixing dicks.
Mixing dicks.
Oh, don't mix the dicks. All right. Oh, don't lead me astray. Ace of vessels is not looking good.
Oh dear.
9 of arrows.
Okay, make success.
9 of arrows is a lady just shooting arrows willy nilly.
Willy
Well,
And then
nilly.
Ace of
Willy
Vessels is our
nilly.
old friend, which is the deer and the swan.
and the banana.
Ooh. And the last one we got is the 7 of bows. So
Okay.
that's a nice success.
So here's how the mixed success goes. You are able to lasso the satchel, and you start dragging it towards you in the water. You can see as you're dragging it towards yourself, it is losing pelts into the water. It is being the value inside it is dripping away as you're pulling it towards yourself. What do you do?
I mean, one pelt is better than no pelts.
Okay, so just keep on
I
dragging.
think I'll alert you guys. Be like, hey, I've done all I can do here.
What,
If anyone wants to go after these here pelts in the water, they're welcome to. But
Yeah. Is anyone tempted?
I almost died there with a log, so I don't really want to do that.
Can I make like a disadvantaged draw to try to just pick one out of the water?
What does that mean?
I don't want to get off the donkey. I just want to like try my like kitty cat skills.
Yeah, you're on Jib.
I'm on Jib.
I think no. It's the
Okay.
answer to that.
But
So,
I'm not gonna do anything risky. I'm almost dead.
Okay, what about this? What if I pass you? I don't know if you can do this with your non-posable thumbs, but what if I pass you my my fishing kit?
Just bite it and whip your head.
It's just a perfect cache.
I could try. I could certainly try.
I think that would be at a disadvantage. Because I think beaver pelt is quite a lot. It's quite heavy.
Okay, so
Especially
what?
wet.
Yeah.
What would that be, Bose?
I mean, it actually doesn't get wet because beavers are water resistant. That's the whole point.
Yeah.
So they're flying on top. They're not going in the water, is what I'm saying. And
Okay.
they're not 100 yards away yet, are they? Or a quarter of a mile.
No.
Beulah wouldn't get off her horse to help because she doesn't care enough about these beaver pelts.
Uh-huh.
But she would scoop down and catch them if they are floating towards her.
All right. So why don't we maybe... It seems like we've all got our own way of trying to get some beaver pelts off the top of the horse. Why don't we all do some kind of bows roll to see how many beaver pelts?
Oh, I'm pulling ahead. I'm already at shore.
Okay.
First one.
Okay, Mason Brady's one. Wait. That means Coyote's there too.
No, I'm on
you're
Jib.
You're on
Coyote's
Jib
on
now.
Jib.
Okay.
Pickles gets there right behind Mason and says, somebody shaved those beaver pelts. They're valuable.
I flicked the fishing rod at disadvantage.
Okay, wait.
Draw two.
Which one is
This
these?
is the smaller one is the drawn cards. Oh, that
Okay.
needs to be face up.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so, bows. Bows to see if we catch any.
Bows, yeah.
I got 2 and 3.
2 and a 3. Okay.
I got a 6 and a 10.
6 and a 10.
Ooh, and look at that. Running water. It's for
Can
number
Saoirse
10.
do it again?
Do what again?
Can Saoirse try to catch them?
No, because you're still dragging him with your... You're dragging the satchel. Yeah. So, what was that? Mixed success.
10.
Make success.
Yes.
I'm going to say you're able to... Okay, so Saoirse, you get the satchel, and it has remaining 25 bullets worth of beaver pelts. Beulah, you get another 10 bullets worth of beaver pelts from your shenanigans. Coyote, you lose the fishing rod.
Oh,
no! It's gone.
I did not have opposable thumbs, no.
I would like to spend my shaman advantage because Coyote flicked the fishing rod and the hook is through Pickle's cheek. And so
I got something.
Pickles grabs the line and pulls the fishing rod back in.
You can do this. You will take 2 points of grit damage.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
You get a cool scar.
Yes.
Pickles is just screaming.
I keep jerking it. You're mine, beaver pelts.
So we fast forward 20 years. Pickles is in a bar in New Orleans. Hey, tell me how you got those scars.
Coyote sitting in a fire.
I'm gonna tell you how I caught a man on a fishing rod.
Okay. All right. So you managed to keep the fishing rod. You've got your 35 bullets worth of beaver pelts. Most of the beaver pelts floated away. Sad to say, but you're at the safe side of the river.
Yay.
As you see, you can hear the swans whooping in the distance. And that encounter is over.
Wait, is that it? Is there no more?
We live.
What, did you want more danger? More fishing?
Did the big pile of logs come down?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but you'd already moved from that place.
Okay.
Yeah, it's the whole area had been flooded. There's all kinds of craziness happening.
Saoirse, your horse almost died.
Oh, I know that.
You want more?
Well, I
More
wanted
danger,
a sense
more
of
risk.
accomplishment once we got to the other side. Like, I don't know, a big thank you from Jib or something.
You want your donkey to thank you.
I don't know.
You got all these beaver pelts.
Well, that's true. I did get 25 bullets worth of beaver pelts.
Mm-hmm. So they will take up, I'm going to say, that amount of beaver pelts. 1 slot. Yeah.
Just as much as 3 cans of hot dogs?
Yep.
That makes
Think
sense.
about how long the can is.
No,
And
yeah.
there's got the bun too.
Yeah.
So it's pretty big.
The cans are canonically for like 3-foot-long German sausages. They're huge cans.
And there's a mini can on top that has the mustard and the ketchup and the chocolate packet.
And the whipped cream, yeah.
And the whipped cream.
It's like the little cheese stick dipper thing on top of the can.
Very nice.
These sound delicious, honestly.
Someone give me a dessert dog.
I'll make you a dessert dog.
The perils of Swan Forks behind you. You spend the afternoon navigating up a narrow alpine valley. You soon pass above the timberline, and even the scrubbiest trees are behind you. You are walking the horses up a ravine split by a dry, winding creek bed. As the afternoon wears on, you notice increasingly the air smells of ozone, and you can see thunderheads boiling on the horizon. It's probably about, let's say, 4 or 5 o'clock in the afternoon. You turn a corner in this canyon, this valley, and you hit a dead end. There are granite cliffs on each side, clattering with scree. The path appears to lead here and lead nowhere. And the clouds begin to move across the sun, and you start hearing that first rumble of thunder in the distance. What do you do?
I have an idea.
What's your idea?
Beulah's pa, because Beulah diaried the other night, so she's got some bonus to Reckon You Heard Tell. And her pa told her about some caverns up in these woods, these mountains. And I think we're close. He did talk about, I don't know if he used the word ozone, but he said the air started to smell real funny. And you started to feel a little lightheaded. Sometimes you had to walk a little slower and kind of get used to it. He said, but when you needed a good rest, there was always the caverns. But he said you had to be sure-footed to find them. So I think there might be. I don't know if I need to pull Reckon You Heard Tell for it because that's kind of what I'm thinking would
Let's
help us at least find these caverns or I figure out where they are.
Yeah, let's see how much you know about them with the Reckon You Heard Tell roll. With a +1.
So that is at its core.
Vessels.
I ain't gonna walk slow. You gotta see how fast I am.
All right, I'm gonna use grit to push myself as well.
Yeah, you could be first, Mason.
Pickles is on the back of a donkey, just absolutely huffing and puffing. He hasn't walked a step today.
Okay, we have Oichi Doichi. We got a 2 of vessels, a 9 of stones, and a 10 of bows. So
Okay.
10 of bows it is.
Okay, so you know from what your pa told you that there is an entrance to the Shorefoot Caverns somewhere in this valley. He said that it was somewhere beneath the granite cliff. Unfortunately, that is not too specific a piece of information at this point.
I don't really know what granite looks like. Pickles,
Yep.
as a prospector, you probably know what granite looks like, right?
Yeah, it's all this rock around us.
Wow, that's not helpful.
This is
huh?
all granite. Definitely.
Well, damn it.
Yeah. Seems like your pa might not have been a rocks man. So
Just like this here sandy rock that looks very much like sedimentary rock.
Yep, that's granite.
Wow, granite really takes a lot of different forms. Huh?
Yep, that's right. It's one of them gneis rocks.
Yeah, don't take it for granted.
Is there a prospector in your family?
You can take it for granted. It's all granite.
Oh, man.
And the thunder rolls.
Uh-oh, I think we've angered some houses.
And you hear something in the distance beyond the thunder after the rolling stops. Hoofbeats. And the scree starts to fall down from one of the cliffs.
Are there any like
the group of people.
Yeah, the scree. You know,
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Oh no.
the sci-fi race with
The group of people
the
known
the
as
Kree from
Scree?
Marvel?
Yeah.
the kind of pebble,
rock.
loose rock, yes,
Yeah.
is rattling down, and you see coming over the top of one of these rises a herd of bighorn sheep. They appear to be panicked.
Are there any sort of like outcroppings or recesses in the walls of this kind of canyon that we're in, where we could like hide off to the side?
Yeah, make a size them up.
We're gonna get fucking Mufasa'd.
Yeah, why don't we just like turn back and turn around? Well, there's no fun in that, I guess. Okay.
There's also nowhere to go, right?
I mean, there's back
There's
along
backwards.
along the narrow path. Yes.
So if I don't look at the cards, can I draw them from 2 separate decks? Because I can totally see, oh yeah, I got the good card from the good deck, and now I want to get the bad cards from the bad deck out of the way.
Reed,
Can I
just
do
go
one
for the
of
bad
each?
deck.
well, be careful that you're not mixing them.
Come on.
I will not mix
Come on, Reed,
Okay.
just live bravely.
Live
Okay.
bravely.
Fail.
What were you trying to do?
Wait, what the fuck is that?
The two of vessels attraction. It is a sexy lady and a sexy dude, but the lady has a horse head and the guy has a stag head,
Hot.
And a
Nice.
banana.
And the banana.
and he's happy to see her.
But this one's exactly what you wanted.
Yeah, this one's a tiny little person crouched in the corner of
The crevice in the
outcropping
stone.
with lightning in the background.
Wow, that would just be perfect, wouldn't it?
Too bad it's a 5.
Yeah, so I think
Yeah.
you in
Well, I guess that shows
in your
us our
mind
future.
that's what you're thinking. So you jump down off the burrow, and what you guys, the rest of you see is Pickles running towards one of these rock faces, and he just starts banging on the face of it,
Oh my
saying,
god.
"Open up, you bastard!"
Open sesame, magic's real, right?
And that rock face is the closest one to this herd of bighorn sheep as they stampede downhill, charging down this sheer slope, spooked by the storm, carrying a cascade of rocks with them. That is now the whole thing just cascading down towards poor Pickles as he bangs on the door, what he hopes is a door. They are led by a huge ram with one massive horn broken into jagged shards. He is muscular, he is scarred, and he is heading straight for Pickles. What do the rest of you guys do?
Can I take Pickle's tiny gun and shoot them? I've got my head sideways. The fang wrapped on the
You
trigger.
can do this at disadvantage, yes.
Sick. What do we roll for arrows?
Pickles turns around and says,
Bows.
"Oh, gangster style."
Wait, are you on Jib still?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you'd have to jump off Jib,
I jump off Jibs. I grab the gun.
grab the gun from Pickles' pocket.
It is
What if-
not loaded.
You guys, it would be weird at this point for me to not realize that this dog was magic. So I just want you guys to know that I know. I know.
Yeah, he's Johnny Appleseed. Pickles yells back, looking away from the sheep coming at him.
I'm going to fucking Johnny Appleseed these sheep.
Okay, so let the
I'm
bullets
going to-
fly at disadvantage.
I'm gonna help.
How are you going to do that?
Well, because I'm gonna let the little doggy think that she's the one that's,
Uh-huh.
doing the gunning. But meanwhile, Saoirse's also gonna shoot one of her moles.
So, yeah, okay, so I think maybe you both then do let the bullets fly. And then you can take the results as you do. As you
Okay,
will.
sure. Why not?
Yeah.
What do I do? Both.
It's let the bullets fly, it's bows, yeah.
I got an 8.
Okay, so we've got a mixed success
But
there.
if I got helped, I got a queen.
Well, if we're both shooting at the same time, there's got to be bullet synergy, right? Does she not get to draw one more? One
Okay,
more
so
card?
you want to just do it as a help action. I'm just trying to struggle to see how you would be able to help.
She picks
Coyote
me
shoot
up.
better.
Well,
So that's not what she said.
The intent of Coyote's outcome is to shoot a sheep, and so Saoirse's
Okay,
shoot
right.
the sheep.
Okay, so you draw a queen then. That was your extra card. Okay, so you then are the one who actually shoots the sheep with your Remington pocket.
Ooh, maybe.
So you hit the ram, and it takes a chunk out of the poor thing's shoulder. Keeps going.
Oh no.
It is kind of certainly winged at this point, but it's heading towards the two of you. And I think it probably hits you square on. So I think you both take 2 points, 2 grit
I'm
of
getting fucked up.
just like bludgeoning damage from this ram. And Saoirse, you look in horror as this kind of ram now bleeding from its shoulder is just like using this jagged horn to wreck your comrades.
Are there,
what do
are
you
there
guys
trees
do?
around?
No,
No
we're above the
trees.
tree line.
I think the ram's horn like pierces through some of the flesh in Pickle's shoulder,
Eee.
and he screams out, "Saoirse, why'd you shoot me?" Because the bullet went right over his shoulder.
No,
Oh yeah,
thank you.
Pickles is not looking good.
Neither
Yeah.
am I.
Yeah, this ram is just like stamping, and
Yeah, Beulah's gonna shoot
right.
at it.
so the other sheep are now like rushing around. This whole like herd is stampeding, and they're terrified. They're bleeding in these high voices.
So wait, can you describe? So they're coming down one of the sides.
They've come down like this sheer cliff.
Okay.
It's like they're mountain sheep, so they can go at a real steep angle, and they're just like they came down. The ram is now savaging these two, and they're milling around like crazy, like stamping and bleating.
And they're still running, or are they just stamping and bleating?
They're like running in a circle, like
They're running in a circle. Okay, so Saoirse's gonna get.
yeah.
us
So
up.
they'll be running like around you at this point, so you're in danger as well.
They're running around us like a biker gang on a mountain.
Exactly, yeah, like a biker gang.
Okay.
But if we kill the leader, they might disperse.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Just
so
like a biker
I'm
gang.
shooting for the leader. So that's
Yeah, so I think this will probably be a disadvantage as you being jostled by these other sheep.
yeah. And it's bows.
Bows.
Bows. Well, I'm gonna push myself so that I can draw 2 Knight of Arrows.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Precision.
So what are you firing with here? What's your gun?
I am firing with the Stevens tip-up shotgun.
Wait. Tip up is a rifle. Shotgun is a. So you have a.
I wrote down
So you have
Stevens tip-up.
you have your double barrel.
Yes, I do.
So that's your shotgun.
Yeah, so
And then
I've
the
got,
tip is a rifle.
well, that's the one I'm using.
Okay.
Because it's got longer range.
Right. Okay.
But
So
how close are we to these guys?
you're pretty close.
Oh, really?
Shotgun
Yeah,
range.
you can shotgun.
Oh, yeah. I'll shotgun then. I assumed they were a little further
Are
away.
you doing one barrel or two barrels?
We will do 2.
Do both barrels. Okay. So
2 bullets.
2 bullets, and I think that does 3 points of damage. I believe.
2 D.
Plus 2 plus 1. So the
Okay.
2 is with a single barrel. Yeah, so you do 3 points of damage. Yeah, that'll do it for this ram. Yeah, so yeah, you hit it right in the head. Its skull explodes.
Whoa.
And this slumped animal is just like now weighing down on both Pickles and Coyote, just bleeding profusely from the skull on top of you.
I got it.
Do I feel anything?
Whew, what a rush.
Nice shot, Beulah.
Yeah, so I think now the sheep are kind of looking around clearly in search of another leader.
Beulah does the thing like you can do with dogs or cats where you pretend to throw something and see if sometimes they chase after it.
All right, vessels.
Take control of the herd.
Oh, it's an ace of arrows. That is a
Okay.
fail.
Bullet. I think you go to throw something, they all look at you, they look at where it's going to go, and then you draw back, they look at you again, and they're just all of these sheep just dive on top of Bullet. And they're not trying to hurt you, but you do take 1 point of suffocating damage. And Bullet's just at the bottom of a pile of sheep at this point.
It's kind of cute.
They're so soft, but also really uncomfortable.
They smell so bad too.
Yeah.
So yeah, you're being suffocated by sheep.
Oh, actively. They're
Actively suffocated.
Oh.
Yeah, they're on top of you. Well, what do the rest of you do?
I'll just take them off one by one. put them next to her, but not on top of her.
Okay, so I think this is another vessels roll. So
Vessels?
you were trying to control
It's a
animals.
strength thing. Okay,
could-
I'll use my. I had a +1 forward from the
Okay.
world tree, so
Thank you.
So yeah, you're trying to just like
Thank you,
peacefully
Mason.
I
disperse
got
these.
queen.
Okay.
God, and the son of light.
That's me! You saved me!
So you're just digging through these sheep, you're throwing them behind, you're putting them in a nice tidy order, and eventually you pick up Bula and raise her above.
They do the like dirty dancing like lip sync.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you shout, "I am the queen of the sheep!" And all of the sheep now acknowledge you as their leader.
Do they all kind of do that little on their
Yeah.
legs? They bow.
Beulah.
I think this is Beulah now. She's got a sheep head, and she's leading them.
Yeah.
I'm marrying a banana.
Two
No,
of us is smart.
we have a matriarchy.
Pickles strains to Coyote under the weight of this ram. Did you ever think you were gonna die like this?
Oh, I'll pick that one up too.
I thought it would be a little more dramatic. I only have 4 grit left.
Me too. Low 5.
Low 5.
Well, that's tons of grit. Don't you be complaining.
Your head and your muzzle are just covered with the blood of this ram, but as you kind of stand up, the rain is picking up, the thunder is rolling, and it starts to wash off of your face in this deluge of rain. And some of the sheep, Bula, they just start like nudging and nosing you, and then they trit towards one of the rock faces, and whoop, whoop, and disappear. And as you follow them, you find the entrance to the Shorefoot Caverns. And you find your way safely inside as the storm rages without what?
Right. So,
Without anything else to hurt us.
yeah, you guys go ahead. I'm just gonna slaughter this ram here and add it to my bag of salmon and hot dogs and
All right, yeah. So you can. I think there probably will be some danger being out in the storm doing this. So probably give me a. What kind of roll will this be?
Mason, why don't you help her drag it inside? Get her out of the rain. No one wants to get hit by lightning.
I can do that.
well, I'm just gonna like roughly, chop it into a couple pieces so I could put it on Jib and then walk it with Jib into the cave, right?
Okay.
With what tool?
What do you mean?
You don't carry butcher's tools?
My throwing star.
That would take so long.
I just stand it 10,
Well, they're
10
really
feet
sharp.
and throw it at
Really
him.
sharp.
Okay.
Because you're gonna cut things with them. So
Like-
I got them and I've sharpened them before I left, and I
Like rams.
just saw in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So I think probably the scene that we end on is you're all inside the cave, looking out into this pouring rain, and Saoirse just dismembering a headless ram with a throwing star.
We see Saoirse stumble into the mouth of the cave with a severed leg as lightning flashes behind her. Just the most ominous thing you've ever seen.
Covered in blood, even though it's raining.
And you find yourselves in a low vaulted passage of basalt and calcite. The roar of the storm fades, replaced by a quiet broken only by the wind sighing through unseen fissures and the echo of hooves on stone as your new sheep friends shuffle uncomfortably as Saoirse holds the limb of their former husband. Aloft, the air is bone dry, and you see faint light flickering from deeper within the caverns. It glints off a stack of small, smooth stones balanced precariously on the floor. Atop the pile of stones, still in the breathless quiet of this place, rests a mighty white and brown feather, 6 foot long and perfect.
Ooh.
And that's where we will end. In a frankly remarkably efficient session. 90 minutes.
I thought it was supposed to be granite.
No, it's granted, Saoirse. Don't you worry what the voice in your head says.
Okay. It's not calcite.
It's granted. You can't always trust your instincts.
And we go to XP.
Woo.
All right, who has XP from failures in this
Oh,
session?
Oh, I had 2.
I forgot to take
So is that only if you failed once, you get 1 XP?
You get XP for each failure.
What's a failure?
Well,
Under-
Well, shit.
What's a failure? 6 or under? Okay.
Mm-hmm. I had 2 failures.
I had 2 as well.
1 for Pickles.
Yeah, I had 1.
Wow.
All right.
Saoirse did not fail once.
She's just better than us.
Just better. Also absent for a whole scene.
Yeah.
Convenient.
Succeeded in dog wrangling. Okay, and then our 2 questions are, first up, individual question, what do you think was the action or circumstance that was most characterful or moved your character forwards the most this session?
I think the most Pickles thing Pickles did was nothing for a lot of the time. Any opportunity where there was that there was for Pickles to do nothing and let other people do stuff, man, he took it. And it still almost died.
Right. The most Pickles thing that Saoirse did was leave the room for an entire scene.
Yeah. Coyote put herself in danger for a human.
Yeah.
That was pretty.
Very developing.
Yeah, very developing. Also very stupid. Probably won't do that again.
Yeah. Also stole my gun.
I shot a gun.
Yep.
Yeah.
This is dog shot a gun.
Yeah, the most developmental thing for Mason was the conversation.
Oh, sorry.
Oh,
gun.
for sure.
Yeah.
I thought it was pretty fun with Beulah looking at like the footprints and like trying to embrace more of like investigation, like tracking. I mean, it didn't end super well. Didn't result in anything exciting, but she was embracing that aspect of it, that curiosity.
Yeah.
I think the most Saoirse thing that Saoirse did was probably to commune with the Queen of the Salmon to help us up the ladder.
Can't believe we
That
almost
was cool.
lost that fishing pole.
God, that would have been terrible.
Would have been terrible.
Also, maybe like the multitasking while crossing the forge of
I also think
holding some beaver pelts while also holding onto a lasso.
that the end scene of using your shuriken to carve a dead ram up is
Pretty
that's
hardcore.
true. Yes.
pretty hardcore.
I do love an excuse to use my throwing stars.
That's
so.
the most metal thing I've ever seen.
It really is.
You can't let a good ram
so
go
many
waste.
small cuts.
Yeah.
Oh my.
I mean, how small do you think these throwing stars are?
small?
Very.
Yeah, like small.
I don't know. I think they're frisbee size.
It's huge. Absolutely enormous.
Saoirse is absolutely yoked if she's
Take your fucking head
fucking those
off.
things.
I have a question. I want somebody to end this for me because it's going through my brain. If you teach a man to fish, he'll eat for a day.
Yeah.
If you teach Coyote to fish a man,
If you give a man a fish.
Yeah, if you give
if you give a man a fish, he'll eat for a
Teach a
day.
man to fish, he'll eat for his whole life. You give Coyote a fishing rod.
Coyote will fish a man,
And the man?
and the man will be
Be a
fished.
big baby about it.
The man will have a story for a lifetime.
Oh, I like that. I like that.
Yes. Okay, and then the question as a group is, what was the most interesting or important thing you learned about the world?
We learned the names of a couple tribes, which is very cool, and briefly came across someone whose land we were trespassing in.
Awesome. I mean, the cold open, I know it wasn't like our characters witnessing it, but that was very eye-opening.
Yeah.
Like seeing, okay, like the town is superstitious, which we kind of had an idea of, but like that pretty direct insight, and then, you know, getting more of a glimpse of these bigger, giant, mysterious, scary creatures.
Yeah. I mean, that was a 12-foot feather, right? At the end.
Yeah,
6 foot?
6 foot
Okay,
feather.
6 foot, quarter of a mile feather.
30 hot dog style dogs.
We also
at least 15 mid-sized dogs.
Yeah.
we also directly mentioned like magic in the world,
Yeah.
Yeah.
which is cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, with Mason's conversation with Ghost.
All right. Yes, you get another XP for each of those questions.
Yeah.
Who has leveled up?
Pickles as well.
Coyote has.
Okay.
Nice, nice,
And so
nice.
Beulah's,
You know what you're
Not
doing.
I.
Yeah.
Not I.
Beulah's taking arrows.
Okay.
Yeah, so is Pickles.
I think I'm gonna take a grit.
I'm also taking a grit. I could use a grit.
Yeah. I don't know if Pickles will ever take grit or stones. Ever.
Reconsider grit.
No. Pickles is going to be a weak little baby forever.
Pen. This is a marker.
That's not nothing.
Gonna fill.
Okay. I think that concludes our session. So now all we need is to give our audience some advice by which to live for the next 7 days. What will keep them safe?
What'll keep us safe in the war zone?
Oh, gosh.
Great
Don't
question.
forget. Oh, yes. It is safe out in gumption and also in the war zone of Portland.
Yeah. Get your fishing rods out.
Don't forget your shovel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dangle donuts out in front of
With your magic
the-
fishing pole, don't
yeah.
forget to thank the gods of donuts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Queen of
The
Salmon
donut
Donuts.
Yeah.
The queen of donuts.
Dangle them out in front of the federal troops in your city.
Yeah.
Amen.
Right, and
Amen.
if we learned anything, it's that this whole adventure is just giving travel Portland more PR than ever.
Yeah, stay safe, travel to Portland.
Yeah, stay safe, travel to Portland.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeehaw!